good friends over at Origin PC have once again come to the computing power rescue. As you guys know, Origin graciously supplied the LAN party PCs, which you guys have been enjoying videos from for over a year now. We recently got into VR game development, as well as more intensive gaming, as always. So Origin was kind enough to bring us these bad boys.
Dude, I love it. So I know you guys are dying to know the specs. I'm gonna try to contain my excitement for just long enough to get them through before we go and fire them up and start installing everything on, running through everything. First of all, before anything special, huge shout out to EVGA as well as Corsair for hooking us up with some of the parts inside these beasts. Could not have had the machines of these specs without their help, in addition to Origin PC. First and foremost, X99 architecture across the board. X99 is sort of future-proof, so we'll be able to upgrade for years to come. Also, all the buses, etc. Essentially, that is for the layman's speak. That is the motherboard. That's the kind of the core of the technology that links everything together. Secondly, processor is the Intel 5960K octa-core. I like to have very high CPU rate so that applications that aren't optimized yet for hyper-threading still run very quickly, whereas anything that can take advantage of all of the cores also go lightning fast. So I find that to be a very good compromise for that. Memory was supplied by Corsair, 32 gigabytes of the 2400 megahertz RAM. We keep finding ourselves doing bigger and bigger physics simulations as we do different stuff for photo scanning, etc., for stitching these together. So RAM is definitely a priority for us with these machines, as we're using them for a lot of game development as well as video creation. We really believe that GTX 90s are going to be seen as like the minimum for sort of like entry-level PC VR gaming. Operating system is installed on RAID 0'd 250 gigabyte Samsungs, so that equivalent basically works out to being a 500 gigabyte solid state that runs at double the speed. And operating system, you guys will be happy to know, we're still in the tried and true Windows 7. One of the smallest yet most important components, the 40-in-1 media reader. This is essential in any computer. It doesn't cost hardly anything, and it makes it so it's so easy to do video work because every camera we use, we plug right into there. Highly recommend getting one of these. And of course, everything's covered by a 1-year, no questions asked sort of product support, 24-hour North American-based service, which we have yet to have to call, but they're on standby there if we ever have to, so that's great. Huge thanks to Origin for supporting us for yet another year. You guys have always believed in what we're doing here, and we've been really happy with the products you guys have sent us, so we're glad to pass it on to you guys, the audience. So you guys always ask what we use, this is what we use. We've had abundance of success with it. It's been really great for us. We push these things to the max. We work on these things, I mean, we work 12 hours a day. We probably shouldn't be working on these as much as we are. So we end up using it, and the performance really helps us out. We'll try to put together specs for 3 different like tiers, something like that. Let me know, guys, kind of like what price points you'd like to hit, and we'll put together like different specs. So price for every pocketbook. Make sure you guys all have like a recommended PC as we go into more tutorials for how to develop throughout the year, as well as, of course, way more gaming.
All right, I'm gonna flank around and cut them off, even though you can hear this. All right. Only talked in Spanish, so he can't understand us.
Oh yeah,
he went the other way because he heard me say I was gonna flank around.
This map's super crazy. It's like we're in Atlantis.
Atlantis?
Atlantis is the lost city. We gotta take the lost city.
Gotta retake the lost city from those goddamn mermen.
I like